It's just water. Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This morning I'm just going to be sharing with you my quick 5-minute daily makeup that I do in the morning when I have time. Ué, quá, ele ligou? I'm just going to be sharing with you my quick, basic little makeup routine that I do to myself in the morning when I have time to get ready. Start with my primer as I use. Primer moisturizer, this is what I use. I love it so much. And I'm just going to add this to it. This is just to blur my pores and it really works. So I'm just doing, I swear guys, I'm doing this very quickly. I don't have much time, but I've been wanting to share this video with you guys for a while. I just didn't have the time for it. So I decided, you know what, this morning, just do it. This video might seem all over the place and I'm so sorry in advance, but you gotta do with what you gotta do. And today, this is what I am doing. And when I say daily, I mean daily because it's not an everyday makeup. I don't wear makeup every single day. My little mommy routine. Hopefully I have time to do step by step of what I do. In my steps, I used to skip the foundation part, but lately I've been doing something else in my makeup and I just have been enjoying it. So I'm gonna do it the new way that I'm doing my makeup now. He's playing with Legos this morning. So, just that some mornings are a little bit more hectic than others, but you know what? That's life with kids. So even though there's mornings that I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna film, oh no, I'm not gonna do this, oh no, I'm not gonna do that, because my channel is mostly like beauty channel, but I'm a mom, I've got kids, so you're gonna see my real life with kids. My eyebrows are gonna look a little bit off, but your eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters. I mentioned for my eyebrows, I use the Marcel brow liner in the shade medium brown. I just forgot to mention. For my foundation, I use my little like spongy right here. I use my from Maybelline, my Matte Plus Poreless in the shade 120, which is Classic Ivory. I use this as my foundation. I just don't want to stay like this today. It's been like 2 to 3 days. It's like really like pouring rain. So I'm just like staying at home, doing my things that I do, not getting ready for myself. You know, when I don't go out, I like don't care to not wear makeup at all. But today it's supposed to be a little bit sunny. This morning looks like it's going to rain, which sucks. But it seems to be like a little bit more sunny. I do wish I could go out because you know when you like when a kid spends so much time inside, they get like out of control. That's about how my kids are feeling. And these steps that I'm doing, like honestly, at the beginning when I first started doing my makeup, I didn't do my steps like this. I never actually wear foundation. Before that I actually like used foundation and really known like what foundation was for, what foundation was for, until I found my foundation that I was comfortable with and that I loved. That's why in my other, like in my first videos, if you guys ever watched my first videos, I used to say that I don't like foundation because I don't like the feeling of wearing it. Honestly, I just didn't find at that moment the right foundation for me. I tried this one that actually went out of my comfort zone and tried a foundation. I tried the Fit Me one and honestly, I fell in love with it. I love it. I really love it. So now next one, this one is actually a new one for me. I tried it actually once and I liked it, so I'm gonna retry it again, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Like I said, I tried it once before and I liked it, but it was like 11 o'clock at night and the kids were sleeping. It was like my only time. I had a big day with my kids, so I decided to like be in my room by myself with the door closed and just being in my music and doing makeup. So that's when I used it for the first time, and I did like it. So I'm just gonna try it off again today, just a little bit right here, just to see if I really do like it, because I only tried it once. And before using this one, I used the Maybelline Age Rewind, the one that like spins up, I don't know, but that's the one that I used to use. But my little curiosity inside of me wanted to try this one. Ouais, il va mouiller encore aujourd'hui. So my curious me just wanted to try it out. So that's what we're gonna do. It looks a little bit light for me though, but we're gonna correct that afterwards. I just wanted to see if I would like this one. Majorly to hide my under eye circles and my bags. I have so much under eye circles, like, it's really hard for me to hide them. Like, they just don't want to hit it. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one today. I actually really wanted to try it out. That is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do a whole big makeup with the huge eyeshadow and everything, because I'm not really somebody that like uses eyeshadow. When I use eyeshadow, it's really just to have fun with makeup and to try new like tricks. Just want to put it where I have like my, I guess I don't usually use this one, but I really wanted to try it out again. We're just gonna see if I like it or not. That's how it goes, right? We test our makeup to see if we like it or not. That's what I'm doing. I look white. This makes me look white. I think it's a little bit like too light for me, maybe. It's maybe a little bit too light for me, but we're gonna try it out. I'm not gonna put too much because it's a little lighter, and it seems to actually do like full coverage. Well, not for coverage, but a lot of coverage. But like I said, it's really light. So I don't think it's the right shade for me. Even I remember the last time I tried it, I said that too. But for today, okay. Now it doesn't look that bad for now. It doesn't look that bad. Okay, now the next thing that is new in my makeup routine is usually I used to use like a simple powder to put like to powder all of my face up, but lately I've been using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent. I've been baking, which I never done before, and lately I've been doing that and I love the result. I just love the results of baking the face. I usually was like baking, like when I saw people actually bake their face, like that looks way too much. But when I actually decided to go out of my comfort zone, which actually makeup, that's what it does for me. It brings me out of my comfort zone and I like it. And I tried baking once. I was like, why not? Why not just try it? You'll see if you like it or not. And I tried it and I fell in love with it. So I've been baking my face. And like I said, I like it. I like the result that it does. But I really used to think that baking was way too much. But when you learn and you know like how to actually do makeup and what it's like for, and I just like it. I used to think back in high school that makeup was to like cover up your, I used to think that makeup was to cover up what you look like, to look different, to seem different. And I learned a lot of things in the past years. I learned a lot of things, and now I'm just an addict of baking. But yes, I'm the type of person that drinks water in a mug. I just love mugs. So instead of taking actually like a glass, I take a mug to drink my water. Why not? The sun is getting out. That's good news. I don't want it to rain. It's been like 3 days that it's raining, and it looks like it's gonna rain today again. It becomes sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy. Even in my mind, I'm like, I want to take a walk. I want to go outside. I'm just gonna take this powder off. I don't leave it too long because I realized that if I leave it too long, it's gonna look a little bit kinky, just a little bit. And we're gonna like see my lines under my eyes, which is not what I want. So I'm not gonna leave this too long. I already left it a little bit longer than I used to do, but this was not planned at all this morning, but I really wanted to put makeup on. Like I said, it's been like 3 days that I haven't worn any makeup. And for me, when I wear makeup, it just makes me a little bit better about myself. I decided that today I want it, and oh, I just love this baking powder. My face just feels so smooth after that. I love this. Literally, my face feels so smooth. Alright. Okay. Bronzing now. I am hesitating on 3 types of bronzers because I'm always hesitating between those 3 because I'm just obsessed with the 3 of them. So if it was for me, I would put all 3 on my face. But I am obsessed with the Maybelline City Bronzer. I love this one. And my all-time that I've tried ever since like the beginning of my makeup, which is the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. This one was my very first one. And this one, because a lot of people in some reviews say that they like this one, so I bought the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I like it. This one first. I really like this one. This one just makes me like have the perfect shape, which I like. I'm gonna start with this one, and I use my little tiny brush here to start with. I had this for a long time, guys. Like my makeup, I had this for a long time. I do have new makeup here and there, but I cannot always buy new makeup every single day. I cannot, even if I would love it, because I love trying out new stuff. I am addicted to trying out new products, trying out new things. I just like trying new stuff. I like stepping out of my comfort zone and trying new things out. It's just what I like. So you know, at the age of 24, I'm still figuring out who I really am and what I do like. Obviously, I'm not just a mom. I am a human. I am a person. So I'm trying to. I'm still in my little like spot where I figure out who I am. And every time that I'm in my like little makeup bubble, I'm feeling myself when I'm in my makeup. I feel like I'm in my zone when I'm doing my makeup. I'm just like in my bubble, and I like it. I like it a lot. I just use this to add a little, like, I think like a dimension it's called, I don't know, but just to add a little something. You makeup girls, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have the specific, like, good words to describe it, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm doing my steps wrong, maybe I'm doing my steps good, but all I know is I'm doing them the way I like it, the way that I feel good about it. And that's it. That's all. So I do like using this one just because I really like the shade of it. It's a little light though. A little light. I tend to like buy all light shades when I buy things. Just because I feel like I'm pale. So I tend to like... Anyways. I'm just gambling, but... And I just like doing my makeup and talking to you guys. I like doing that. It's actually really fun. Okay, so like I said, guys, this is really like a basic like little makeup routine that I do to myself with a couple of new products that I've been lately trying, but I still like it. So for this color, that's all. Now I'm still hesitating on which one I want to take, this one or this one. This one has a little like shining to it, which I really like. But you really have to go gentle. I find that for me, I have to go gentle with it just because it is pigmented and there's a lot of fallout when you use it, so you really have to go gentle with it. Like, see, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a lot of, and it is pigmented, really pigmented. That's why I go on with this one first, and then I just got on top with the other one just to add a little bit more color to it because I really like it. Oh my god, guys, that smells like coconut, and I'm just obsessed with the coconut odor. Oh my god, I'm losing my words. I've got my little curious here beside me that always wants to know what I use, what I'm doing. My son just loves watching mommy puts her makeup on. He likes watching me do my makeup. Alright, so for my bronzing, that's really all I do. Like I said, I really go lightly with this. But I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. It's not closing anymore. Oh, I got it. Is it gonna pop again? Like, this is really, like, it's not that old, but it's my first ever one that I bought for myself. Plus, I had to rebuy it because it broke, so it's like my second one. Now, as a blush, I use actually 2 types of different blush just because I love them so much, both of them. I just like the results that it does when I mix them up together. The Milani one, which is in the shade number 3, it's Berry Amour. I love this one. I love this shade. It's really, really cute and pretty. And this one, which is just a little bit more on the natural side, which is called the Buff Chamois. I think that's how it's called, or Chamois. Not too sure about it, but it's just a little like natural one, natural little blush. And both of them together, I really do like it. So I am going to take my blush brush that I got in a subscription box, which I think it was with the Ipsy subscription. I think that's the one I got it. And it's the Chic one. I really like it. I used to use like my little like brush that I got at like my dollar store here, the Beauty Beats. That's the one that I use like for a long time until I get this one. So I'm first gonna dip it into my Milani one just to add a little like rosy cheeks. I just find that add a little bit of color to my cheeks and I just like it. I love it. I really, really like it. So just like that. And then I add a little bit of this one because I am just obsessed with it. I could like tap into both at the same time. I could, but I'm just obsessed with this one. I like it so much. And I do put some here because I find it pretty to have like the like sunburn color right here. I like it. So I just add a little bit here, just like that. Really just slightly gentle. I like a full face of makeup, but I just don't like when it's like too much, as I can say. Use my highlighter, which is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. And with this, I'm gonna use my fan brush that I got in a subscription too, which is the $1 Billion Brushes. I love this one. I've never used a fan brush before. Before I was always using my first little brush ever that I bought for myself, which worked a lot. I liked it. But then I got this one, I tried it, and it really works well for highlighting. So I was in love with this. I really like when it's a basic like makeup look. I'm not really a huge fan for now of, you know, eyeshadow, the whole like blinding highlighter. Maybe one day I'll be, because that's stepping out of my comfort zone, so maybe one day I'll be. But for now, I'm going with what I know I like, what I know of, and the rest is just gonna go with time. I do though add one thing. I go on with, where is it? Usually I'm prepared when I do makeup, but today I am not. Usually I am. I use my little tiny brush here, and this I'm just gonna put it in my corner. That's really the only extra thing besides an eyeliner and mascara. This is what I do. Sometimes I do put a little tiny eyeshadow on my eyes, but it's really like, I don't do that every single time. Yeah, that's what I do. Now usually I do like, I can do sometimes the wing or just like a little tiny brown wing just to say that I have something, but today I just feel like I want to do, I did a full face, but I want to stay natural for the eyes. That's what I want to do. Full face, but natural for the eyes. I'm just going to start by spraying a little bit of my setting spray, just a Smashbox Photo Finish. Oh, I love this so much. challenge. Oh. Being a mom is not easy, but I would never, but never change this for anything. Never. He wants me to put his favorite song, cast it on the TV. So what I do is I take my tablet, go on YouTube, and then I go grab his favorite song, which is Ooh Ee Ooh Ah Ah by Witch Doctor. Put this on, and I cast it. So I just press on my little casting button, my Chromecast, cast it. It's gonna go in the living room. He's gonna be able to watch his video and dance along with it. Yep. Just wanted to show you guys at the same time, just why not? Okay, now, next step, the eyes. The mascara that I'm gonna use, which is my all-time favorite mascara, even though I like trying out new mascaras, this is the one that I just always go back to. Where is it? Hello? Where are you? Here it is. L'Oreal Voluminous Original. This one is my top mascara ever. I do have a lot of others. I have a lot of other mascaras that I had to like try out again to see if I like them. But honestly, I'm the type of person that when I get attached to something, it takes me a while for me to try something else and to get attached to something else. Like even though I'm attached to something, I'm gonna like buy another one to try it, but I'm always going back to the same one. When I like something, I stick to it. So that's just how I am. And before that, I use my little tweezers. Eyelash curler. Wow, my words today. Oh, I'm gonna use my eyelash curler. And before anybody else asks themselves, no, I do not wear false lashes. And the reason why, I've got two reasons. First reason why, I just don't feel comfortable wearing them, like having like something on my eyes. I'm like, even like wearing mascara sometimes, I'm like, oh my god. I'm just not the type of person to actually wear it. I tried once before, obviously, for like Halloween, to like, when I wanted to do like a whole makeup, I used like false lashes just to give it an extreme look, and I wasn't a big fan of it. And I even did a wrong thing about that. I cut it. Like before cutting the eyelash and then putting it on me, I put it on because I never knew what to do with it at first. It was my very first time. This is a little story. I put it on and I find that they were too long, and I decided to take the scissors and cut them. Bad idea, because it cut in my own lashes out. So that was a big fail for my part. But yeah, and my other reason why I don't wear false lashes is because I already have natural long lashes. I'll show you when I'm going to put it on. I do have natural long lashes. So I don't find that I need to wear false lashes. Like my lashes are so freaking long, but they are tricky. I'll show you what I mean by that. Unless you're seeing, guys, that I'm not doing it right, that I'm doing like something wrong when I apply my mascara, but I'll show you. It usually does it on my other eye, and I'll show you what it does. If you guys have a trick to stop that, if you guys know what I'm doing wrong, and just to like, Audrey, try this, or Audrey, try that, that would help. That's another thing why I like doing this on YouTube. I can actually ask you guys if you can like give me tips on how to better apply your makeup, or try this or try that, or you might like this, you might like that. You guys can tell me that sometimes. I would like that. And is it me, or we always do like funny faces when we apply our mascara? You guys, I need a good mascara for this. The type of mascara that is going to make a voluminous effect. It's gonna go like this without going like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like for your lashes to go perfectly like this, separated, without having them stick all together, but it doesn't look like you have spider webs either. Because I don't like that look. I don't like that look. And it does it a little bit, not that bad, but it does it just a little tiny bit. It's not that bad, like I said, but it does it a bit. Now, what I was talking about before, you're gonna see it on this eye. I'll show you what it does. So first things first, I go here, all that is perfect. And now when I go here, I'll show you what it does. What I mean by I don't like this eye. Or there again, I might be doing something wrong. But I hope you guys can like see it. But do you see the difference here? We don't really see it on camera. That sucks. But this one is like, this one goes like this, which is perfect. This one here goes like this at the ends. And it's like slowly but slowly like going on my, like, do you see here? It's like sticking to my bottom lashes. It does that every single time. I don't get it. I don't know why it does that. But it literally does this every single time, which is pissing me off. But it's just a makeup thing, so I get over it afterwards. It's like, nah, it's just because of mascara, but I would like the sensation of putting it on without that happening. Know what I mean? Today it looks a little less bad than it usually looks, maybe because I'm just like showing it off and I'm really actually like taking my time. Does anybody else's kids do that? He asked me to eat something, I give it to him. He asked me something else, I give it to him, and now he's asking something else again, but he doesn't finish what he asked before. Like, no. You asked me for a bar this morning, he ate the half of it, okay? He doesn't want any more. Then he asked me for an apple. Gave him an apple, now he wants something else. And he's not even finished his damn apple. Oh, kids. Especially that mine is a picky eater, so he likes to choose what he eats. But he doesn't really choose good things. So I have to be the mom that goes like, no, this is not a breakfast. No, this is not this. No, not time for that. I seem like the bad mom, but I'm not going to give candies to my kids in the morning. Even if he asks me, candy, mommy, candy. No candy, not this morning. No candy. But there again, the candy that he likes, it's like those little like gummies, like les petits maxi fruits. He calls these his candies. When I get out a little like bag, he goes like candy. So it's not that bad of a candy, but still no gummies in the morning. For moms that do it, it's your choice. It's your kids, you're their mother, it's your choice. But for me, I prefer not. And he has to eat his breakfast first, and he'll get his gummy at snack time if he ate well. So this is basically what I do when I want to get ready quickly. Usually this takes me a bit like maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, but because that I was talking and now I get to have like actual time to talk to you guys at the same time and not doing this quickly to make like a 5-minute video, it takes me a little bit longer right now, and I had to stop to go do this and that. Do it now. So that's what I did. So this is all for the complete look here. Now usually if I have more time, I'll like do a little liner, or I'll even put a little bit of like black liner on top of my like eyelash, or I would just do something. But normal, typical days that I don't do anything like that, that is what I do. And my little last thing is my lips. I use this Rimmel London Oh My Gloss. This is my favorite lip thing, my favorite one. I am not a complete lip person. I don't really like huge colors on my lips, but this one is just like a little bit darker than my real lip color and has that glossy effect with which I just because I do have natural crack, like my lips are soft, they don't seem cracked, but when you look at them, know what I mean? So when I use matte, the matte goes in my cracks, so it doesn't look pretty at all. And yeah, that's just what my lips do. They don't seem cracked though. My lips are soft right now, but they're like naturally like that, so the matte goes into the cracks, and it just doesn't look pretty at all. So I like using this. See what I mean by it's the complete, like, it's the same lip color. It's my lip color, just more glossy, which I like it. So yeah, that is basically my finished look. That's all I do. That's literally all I do. Like I said, it takes less time usually when I'm not talking like this, but this morning feels good. That's basically it for this look, guys. That's all I do. So I hope that you enjoyed this little time with me. I will be having more little times like this when I do have time. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.